Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to start the topic sphere of class 9 of chapter 13. What is a sphere? A sphere can be defined as the solid figure consisting of all the such points in a space which lies at a constant distance from a fixed point. Let us consider I am fixing one point and I am taking distance of 10 centimeter. Then all the points which are at the 10 centimeter distance in the space, then that figure which will make that will be a sphere. Now the fixed point is called the center and the fixed distance is called the radius of the sphere, as in circles, but circle is a two-dimensional figure and sphere is a three-dimensional figure. Now the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. Now both the surface areas means TSA as well as CSA both are equal to 4 pi r square in the case of sphere. Hemisphere. A plane passing through the center of the sphere divides the sphere into the two equal parts. Each part is called a hemisphere. Hemisphere means half of the sphere. If we will cut the sphere into the two equal parts, then the one part is called hemisphere. Now the CSA of the hemisphere is 2 pi r square and the TSA is 3 pi r square. Now the surface area of the hollow hemispherical vessel. Hollow hemispherical, as we have done in the case of cylinder, hollow cylinder, the same way we are doing here. Actually this is a hollow sphere. The internal radius I am taking small r, outer I am taking capital R. So the total surface area will be the inner CSA plus outer CSA plus area of top ring. Here only one ring will be here. In the cylinder it was two rings. So it is 2 pi r square plus 2 pi capital R square plus, you know very well what is the area of the ring. It is pi in r square minus r square. Capital R square minus small r square. After solving all, I am getting the result pi in the bracket 3r square plus r square. It means the total surface area of the hollow hemispherical vessel is pi into 3 capital R square plus small r square in bracket. Let us do some examples. Example 1. The radius of a spherical balloon increases from 7 cm to 14 cm as air is being pumped into it. Find the ratio of the surface areas of the balloon in the two cases. Here the balloon is in the shape of sphere and initially its radius was 7 cm and after pumped air into it, its radius is becoming 14 cm. So I am taking R1 as 7 cm, R2 as 14 cm. So in case 1, the surface area of the balloon, it is 4 pi R1 square. By putting the value of R1 as 7 into 7, I am getting S1 as 4 pi into 7 into 7 centimeter square. I have not solved it because I have to give the answer in ratio. So put only the values, not solve completely. In case 2, the total surface area is 4 pi R2 square. So S2 is 4 pi into 14 centimeter square. Now the ratio will be S1 by S2 means 4 pi into 7 by 4 pi 14 into 14. 4 pi cancel out, 7 and 14. This will be cancel out and it will become 1 by 4. So the ratio is 1 by 4. Next example, the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Find the ratio of their surface areas. Let us consider R1 is the radius of the earth and R2 is the radius of the moon. Let radius of earth is R1 and radius of moon is R2. But here it is written the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. It means we can say that the radius of moon is 1/4 of the radius of the earth. So value of R2 will be R1 by 4. Surface area of earth S1, that will be 4 pi R1 square. And the surface area of moon S2 will be 4 pi R2 square, but by putting the value of R2 as R1 by 4, we are getting it will be pi R1 square by 4. Now for the ratio, I am taking S1 by S2. It means I am taking the surface area of Earth on numerator and area of moon in denominator. So S1 by S2, by putting the value, I am getting it is 16:1. You can take S2 by S1, then you will get 1:16. Next example, a hemispherical bowl is made of steel 0.25 cm thick. The inner radius of the bowl is 5 cm. Find the outer curved surface area of the bowl. This is a bowl. Inner radius is 5 cm and the thickness is 0.25 cm. So the outer radius will be 5.25 cm. So the outer curved surface area will be 2 pi capital R square. By putting the values, I am getting the result 173.25 cm square. Next example, a solid hemisphere bowl of the thickness 0.5 cm has its inner radius as 6 cm. Find the total surface area of the bowl. Now here inner radius is 6 cm, thickness is 0.5 cm. So the outer radius will be 6.5 cm. And you have to find the total surface area of the bowl. That will be equal to inner CSA plus outer CSA plus area of the top ring. And you know the value is pi into 3 capital R square plus R square. Then put all the values. I am getting the result 511.5 cm square. Next example, a right circular cylinder just uncloses a sphere of the radius R. Find the surface area of the sphere, curved surface area of the cylinder, and the ratio of the areas obtained in 1 and 2. Now the value of R is not given, so we will take it as R only. The right circular cylinder just uncloses a sphere. It means there is a sphere in cylinder and its height, the cylinder's height will be equal to the diameter, and the diameter of the sphere is 2r. So h will be is equal to 2r. In first part, the surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. In second part, curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h, but the value of h is 2r. So I am getting surface area as 4 pi r square. And in the third part, the ratio S1 by S2, 4 by r square by 4 by r square. It means 1:1. Next topic is volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube and the volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now volume of a material of a spherical shell. As we have done in the case of hollow cylinder, same here, the volume of the spherical shell will be volume of outer sphere minus volume of inner sphere, means 4 by 3 pi capital R cube minus 4 by 3 pi small r cube. I am taking 4 by 3 pi as a common, so it will be 4 by 3 pi into capital R cube minus small r cube. Example, find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154 cm square. Now the surface area of the sphere is 154 and the surface area is 4 pi r square. From here I am getting the value of r as 7 by 2 and the volume's formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Put the value of r here and I am getting the value as 179 and 2 by 3 centimeter cube. Next example, the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? This question is same as we have done in the case of the area, but here we have to find volumes ratio. Same, Let us consider this is Earth with the radius r1 and this is Moon with the radius r2, and the value of r2 is r1 by 4 because it is given that the diameter of the Moon is 1/4 of the diameter of the Earth. So the volume of Earth will be 4 by 3 pi r1 cube and the volume of Moon will be 4 by 3 pi r2 cube. By putting the value of r2 as r1 by 4, I am getting the value of V2 as 4 by 3 pi r1 cube by 64. Now V2 by V1. This time I have taken the volume of Moon in the numerator and the volume of Earth in denominator. After cutting all the values, I am getting 1 by 64, means 1:64. Next example, a hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. If the inner radius is 1 meter, find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. Now this is hemispherical tank. Inner radius is 1 meter and the thickness is 1 centimeter. So the outer radius will be 101 centimeter. I have converted 1 meter into 100 centimeter. Now the volume of the iron used to make the tank, because it is a hemispherical tank which is hollow, so its volume will be 2 by 3 pi in bracket r2 cube minus r1 cube. By putting all the values, we are getting 0.06348 meter cube. Next example, a dome of a building is in the form of a hemisphere. From inside, it was whitewashed at the rate of rupees 498.96. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 2 per square meter, find the inside surface area of the dome. Actually, dome means the upper part of the building that is in the shape of hemisphere, and it is whitewashed from inside, and the rate of the whitewashing is rupees 2 per meter square, and the total cost of whitewashing is rupees 498.96. So we can find by dividing both inside surface area, which is I am getting 249.48 meter square. Actually this is CSA of the dome. And in the next part, we have to find the volume of the air inside the dome. Now we know that this is CSA and the formula for CSA is 2 pi r square, and after solving it, I am getting the value of r as 6.3 centimeter, and the formula for volume of the air inside the hemispherical dome, which will be equal to the volume, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Put the value of r here and we will get the result 523.9 meter cube approximately. Next question. 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and the surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with the surface area s dash. Find the radius r dash of the sphere. Actually 27 solid iron spheres. These are small. These are in the number 27. That all are melted and form only one sphere only. And their radius is small r and the surface area is s. And for the bigger one, the surface area is s dash. When we melt any of the solid and convert into the another solid, then the volumes will remain same. It means the volume of 27 spheres, that will be equal to the volume of the bigger sphere. So the volume of the 27 small solid spheres will be equal to the volume of the larger sphere of the radius r1. That is equal to 27 multiply 4 by 3 pi r cube, which will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. From here 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi both are cancelled out. 27 r cube, which is equal to r dash cube, and it can be written as 3r in bracket cube, which is equal to r dash cube. Cube cancel out, so the value of r dash will be 3r. It means the radius of the bigger sphere will be equal to the 3 times the radius of the smaller spheres. In the next part, we have to find the ratio of S and S dash. S is 4 pi r square. S dash is 4 pi r dash square. So it will be r square by in bracket 3r square because the value of r dash is 3r. By putting the value, I am getting it is 1 by 9. So the ratio is 1:9.